to Mark over there.
Thank you. I just wanted to understand the productivity of the channel. You sort of talk about 800 new customers over the last 3 years, so assume 250 a year. You talk about good growth in the channel partners, but let's say 125, 150 channel partners, so 2 customers per annum. I mean, is that where they should be operating, or do we think it's the 80-20 rule, so your best partners are doing 8 to 10 deals, 1 a month?
Right. It's a very good question. First of all, we are a growing business. So obviously where we are today is building the future. So 200 partners today should deliver more than 400 new customers a year and will deliver more than that. We are building over our existing channel partner, and we are also hiring partners from elsewhere. Specifically when you go up market, you need to have different type of partners being able to deal with more complex integration subject. So when you take over such a solution as in your portfolio as a partner, you have a ramp-up period that explains the results. But 3 years ago, worldwide, we had less than 50 partners. So it's a fast-growing segment where our partners are very attracted. Some will definitely be very, very successful. We have already partners selling dozens and dozens of solutions a year, and we have some trying to sell their first one.
Anthony Miller again from Tech Market View. I'm trying to better understand where you're targeting X3, because I would assume that the majority of enterprises with 500 plus employees have some sort of ERP. It might be a clapped out package, yours or somebody else's. It might be bespoke, or it might be a bunch of spreadsheets. How would you prioritize your targets? Is it upgrade path for existing Sage customers? Is it win backs from competitive accounts, in case, which ones? Because you've got some major omissions from your competitive chart. Where's Unit 4? Where's Iris? There's a few others. How would you rank the opportunity for X3?
You know what? We are going after both. Definitely our existing customers, mid-market customers going up market, are willing and needing to have an international solution to fix their issue and to be able to continue to work with Sage. So that's a clear opportunity, and I think that you mentioned that most of the opportunity in the UK are Sage 50 customers growing and going to X3. But it's also an incredibly good tool to acquire new customers. It's the second or the third generation in this market, second generation of ERP that we are installing. Only half of the customers, half of the companies worldwide are using an ERP. You need to know that. We still have a lot of homegrowns or pieces that people are trying to put together to do an information system. Half of those. But it's the second generation. The good news of the second generation means that they are no longer trusting what they are said. They know by experience that ERPs are complex to put in place, are usually costly and difficult to be adopted by their own users. And this is where we have a huge opportunity to make a difference. And we can show and prototype that for them, and this is making the difference against competition. And we are displacing big names today, big names, because people are knowing what they can get from them. Anyone?
Any further questions over here? Michael?
Thank you. Could you give us a sense of the price of the solution, maybe 100 users? What license costs would that be, and what services cost to install it?
Right. For installation, overall cost for a 100 user solution is around 300k euro.
How much of that would be license?
License will be half of that.
Okay.
Half of that.
And could you say how many of the 3,000 customers are French, given the history of the company from there?
Half of them. Okay. 1,500.
Thank you.
Great. It's got time for one more question. Okay, well, thanks very much, Christophe.
Thank you.
And with that, I'll ask Simon to come up and talk about our payments opportunity.